Hi friends, good morning. So, couple things. You may notice that I am a much smaller part of the screen than usual, which is fine. This game wanted to be star of the show, which I'm totally cool with, and I think it deserves, especially because it did not have a section in Steam. Twitch. It didn't have a section in Twitch. Twitch has like a category for every game I have ever seen, but for some reason, this is not a game that's in there. I don't know why. That's just kind of how it happened, so I don't believe that there's a game in this section, in the game category of the description right now. Just in case that seemed odd. And just in case you wanted to stream it yourself, perhaps. It looks really cute. Sounds adorable. I'm already on board. Gonna move this over. Oh, it fits perfectly. I can see everything. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just, hi Drez. I actually just talked about that. I aimed the camera so that I am in the small space that the game has allowed me to use. I don't mind that so much. I'd rather this be full screen than me. Oops. There we go. Okay. Can you hear me okay? Twerp shirt. Twerp shirt! I was wearing it this morning and was like, you know what? We're just gonna go on stream with it too. I'm not gonna change out of it. Did you get this in the racial justice bundle? I did, Jer. There were so many games that I couldn't download all of them at once, so I went and picked and chose what sounded really interesting to me. Jer, thank you for the host. Okay, thank you, Drez. I went through and I picked and chose what I thought sounded good to me, and Mortician's Tale was one of them, and this one, Dungeons and Lesbians, was another one. I do plan on kind of doing a morning indie segment, where we just go through and play like as many of the games as we possibly can. Cause like Mortician's Tale gave me high hopes. That was a good game. I like that a lot. And like, listen to the music. It's so cute. Okay. Let's actually start the game now. How about the Rebecca Black tabletop? I can't tell if you're being serious or not, because that does genuinely sound like an indie game someone would make. Hello, hero. It's good to see you. You will enter a world of swords and sorcery, where giant lizard things think thievery and regicide is a good idea. Let me show you what you look like. Don't question why you look like that. It's time to name yourself. What is your name? As per usual, it is Jade. I'm here for the giant lizards. Me too. That's in the bundle? Then I will definitely be playing that at some point in time, I can promise you that. And you are? Well, this is interesting, and I like that they do this. But I actually switch between she, her, and they, them. Personally. But you know what? Today, I'm feeling a little more... I'm here for the chat. Oh yeah, I already read that. Glad we're on the same page. I don't know. What do I choose? I think... today I'd like to go with they, them. Welcome, Jade. The new mega pronoun for Jade is Shay Shem. We could workshop that. The thing is, the world has always been one that longs for a hero. What's a hero? Someone who fills the world with change and splendor, with courage and love in their hearts. But remember, a hero isn't one person. No man is an islander, so they say. I might recommend you build up your relationships. Be in touch with your heart so you can touch others. In other words, be as gay as your heart desires, you funky little lesbian. You're getting what you paid for. Venture thus into the world, and let your heroic tales unfold. I already really like this game. Up. Level. You've arrived. Heck yeah! Final boss! Heck yeah! Am I a bard? Dank banjo. Don't copy me, you nerd. Alright. Shut it, it's my turn. I mean, Lena's gonna continue. Thanks, Raffi. Rafi. I'm going with Raffi. GG, game over. So you've all come to the end of your journey. Flames roar all around you, trapping you in a cage of heat and noise. Unnaturally high for your run-of-the-mill forest fires, these ain't no ordinary flames. They're magic ones cast by the very evil sorcerer. Yes, the one in front of you right now. You mere fools. Some old dude. You mere fools. You are foolish fools to think you could ever defeat I, Prozac the Powerful. The very evil sorcerer cackles, raising his staff high into the sky at your obvious defeat. Or so it seems. Hold it, fiend! A literal knight in shining armor, the tank of your party rises, basically blinding you in her glory. For eons thou have reigned, eons of terror, pushing the innocent of this land into, a reign of terror. Well, no more! My trusty fellow allies of trust shall vanquish thee. Her heart-rending speech strikes a chord in all of your hearts. You, her trusty ally of trust, simply cannot stand mutely mute. You too shakily get to your feet and look at the very evil sorcerer in the eye. Whack! Yeah, Prozac. Okay, we have 3 choices. Well, none of these sound exactly like something I would say. The threats sound much closer. We're gonna go with the kick your ass one. What eloquent words! As expected of a bard. Inspired by your poetry, the remaining members of your party too scrambled to a stand. With newfound unfamiliar valiantness, she points an accusing finger at the very evil sorcerer. Determination burning in her eyes, she opens her mouth, capturing the full attention of the enemy. I have no part in this. I'm actually just in it for the money. In fact, she offers 10 gold to attack your party instead. Silence reigns across the dungeon. The sorcerer ponders the business offer. The asshole hunter. I'm gonna throw it at the sorcerer. Yeah, dank guitar. It used to say dank banjo. I don't know if you caught that at the beginning. Sorcerer. You, a brilliant strategist, devise perfect plans that you execute immediately, which means I'm spontaneous and can't plan at all. Dank guitar smashes to smithereens on the very evil sorcerer's head. You gained 10 plus punk. Hell yeah. You also shed a single tear for dank guitar's sacrifice. The very evil sorcerer falls to his knees. Now it's just the time for the final blow. The paladin raises her brave sword, the hunter her bow, And you have nothing after smashing your dank guitar, so you don't really do anything. With a flash of blinding light, the evil ruler of this land is no more. Finally, the evil has been defeated. The dungeon is quiet. The roaring of magical flames extinguished along with the sorcerer's defeat. Can we kick the ass of the hunter now? The adventure, the quest you've all spent together is over. This land shall suffer under his iron fist of cruelty no more. Thinking that should clear your hearts, but for some reason, you feel a sense of emptiness within you. Have you ever felt that sense that something is missing? Like there's a hole inside of you you have to fill. This empty feeling. You know what it is. Hunger. What? What? Sure. We're taking a break. I want sandwiches. Ignoring your friend's protest, your GM strolls leisurely to her kitchen. The D&D session can't really continue without her here, so you just stew in silence. Girl after my own heart, same. Well, I was getting a bit tired. It's due for a break. Ugh. Having become interested in D&D lately, you and your friends have been pretty into this nerd crud. Speaking of, what had you decided to name your character? Give your character a very cool name. Fuck shit. No! I'm gonna name... Lamont. Yeah, no. You actually named your character Sir Swaggerballs. Of course I did. No! Oh, I didn't know Dylan was in this. Fine, your name can be Lamont or whatever, I guess. Anyway, you suddenly get a very particular and strong desire to introduce your friends to yourself. Don't my friends know me? You wonder briefly why you would ever feel this urge, as someone familiar with them already, but whatevs. Think about you. I want to maybe continue what I was doing, which is not introducing people. Ah, we're thinking about the random dude in the background, though, because I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Jim. Oh, that's Jimothy. Just another ordinary boy. Say hi to Jimothy? Yeah. You say hi, inwardly, hoping your thoughts reach his ordinary heart. It totally did. I'm glad Jim is in this game. I wasn't sure what I was expecting by a game called Dungeons and Lesbians. Well, welcome, Rom! Because this is already pretty interesting to me. Alright, we're thinking about the Paladin this time. The Paladin is run by Raffi over there. She's the sweetest girl you've ever met. Once, she gave you an entire bowl of sweets. Sure, it was a bowl mixed with M&M's, Skittles, and tiny rocks that looked like sweets, but it's the thought that counts. Okay. Hunter. The hunter is run by the gremlin over there. Her name is Gwen, and she's small. You have a long, deep-seated desire to throw down with her once and for all. She's your sworn enemy. Then why are we playing with her? Game Master. The campaign is run by Lena, who just went into her kitchen. She is what you'd call cool and aloof. Maybe a bit of a mom friend since she's got her own place. That's where you're at right now. She always chides us for leaving milk out in the open. You also suspect she's secretly a genius. Me. That's you! A singy boy! Also known as the Bard, the adventure poet, and completely useless, you feel it reflects your true soul. It's your first time with D&D, but you've already concluded that the Singy Boy is the best class, objectively. Who cares if you have 0 attack or defense points? You got to seduce everything! Your little doodle of dank guitar brings up nostalgic tears to your eyes. God, this sounds like you. How dare you expose me in my own stream? Okay, let's see. I want to maybe continue what I was doing, which is not introducing people. Sure, fine, whatever. You return to your boring life of not introducing. I miss playing Ramber 2. I don't know what that is. In your stupor, you realize most of your friends have moved off to different sides of the room, eager to explore Lena's new house. Not what I wanted. Let's say hi to Jimothy. He's caught my attention. I'm fascinated by this person that was just sitting here. He was my bard character in a short campaign. I called him Ramber 2. Aww. You should bring him back for another campaign. Resurrect him, as you would. You call it to Jimothy, who's watching TV. Hey! Hi. Jimothy goes back to whatever brain-rotting program he's watching. Good talk. Let's talk to Gwen at the table. Approach. If you think you've beaten me with your sick-ass guitar smashing, you're wrong. What an annoying brat. Alright, well, peace, I guess. Let's go to Raffi next. Small talk? What are you doing? Oh, nothing. Yet. Say, have you watched Infinity's Wars yet? No. Pronounced Ramberto. The more Antonio Bandera you can pump into the accent, the better! I'll remember that next time. I'll roll the R's and everything. No. Captain Iron dies. You no longer want to make small talk with Raffi. Maybe Lena? What you doing? Making sandwiches. Wanna help? You can help Lena, then hang out with the others within your break time. Yeah. You start helping out. What a nice house guest you are. You decide to criticize Lena's pants to even it out. Why? I've said this already, but your pants are terrible. Hey, my house, my rules. She gives a cool shrug. It is so cool, the room temperature instantly falls by 10 degrees Celsius. Damn, maybe she secretly is a genius. Awed by her sheer coolness, you only realize after a while that the sheer number of sandwiches you're making. Whoa, that's a lot. It's for everyone too. That's really nice of you. Lena looks a little pleased as she finishes up the stack of sandwiches. I'm not really. I'm just used to taking care of my twin brother. I was always the more mature one. Ah, that must be Jimothy. No wonder. I'm kind of curious what you were like as a child, actually. I still have pictures. I'll show you if we have time. I'll take the sandwiches to the table. Could you help me put the milk back in the fridge so the milk babies don't die? What? You know, the milk babies. If they die, you don't put them back in the fridge. That's why the milk tastes bad when you leave it out, you know? Lena chides you gently as she leaves you in abject confusion and more confusion. Milk babies? There's never a thing as too much food for a D&D group. That's very true. This bitch Lena is me. I actually know somebody who has this exact aesthetic. Like circle lenses and all. I mean circle glasses. No, I got circle lenses. Those are circle glasses. But they have this exact aesthetic. I'm pretty sure I've seen them in this outfit before. Could it be Lena's dumb? No. No way. No way, you say, but the mystery nags at your mind. There's no way she's actually not smart. Right? Mystery of Lena. Added. Okay. I guess I'll go talk to Raffi again. What you doing? Oh, you know, just resting. Wanna chill with me? You can chill with Raffi before hanging out with others within your break time. Oh, I didn't realize that, there was an option to do all of them. Yeah. You oblige, gently placing yourself next to Raffi. The cushion you're on bends from your weight. How are you doing? I'm having fun. That's great. I don't really care, but that's great. Contrary to her words, you spark a small grin in the corner of her lips. A tsundere. When she turns back to you, she is smoothed into her usual, peaceful, laid-back smile. Peaceful and laid back. Like usual. I don't trust that. Wanna help me draw on Lena's bathroom mirror with permanent markers? Offering to help decorate her friend's house? How thoughtful! You are touched by this kind gesture of Lena. You don't have a choice. It's a duty to help such a thoughtful deed. You get up from the house. You get up from the couch, tagging along with Raffi to the toilet. Or so you were about to, until a wild Jimothy blocks your way. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Raffi and Jade. And who are you to stop me? Someone who owns this house. That is a lie. All three of you know full well this place belongs 420% to Lena. But Jimothy doesn't have a single heck to give. Well then, what are you planning to do about it? Her tone is challenging, insulting even, but somehow it is Jimothy's responding gaze that sends goosebumps along your spine. Raffi. I know that you know what I know a lot of things about you. Like your true identity. Pfft, like what? When you're... Raffi's already holding your hand and dragging you away from the couch. How assertive. Maybe next time. Jokes aside, it's the first time you've seen Raffi this... shaken. You can't stop wondering what happened. What did Jimothy mean about her past and her identity? The mystery nags at your mind. The mystery of Raffi. Added. Guess we'll go talk to Gwen now. Even though she probably doesn't like us from the sounds of things. Gwen is fiddling on her phone, furiously typing something. You vaguely catch some photos flash past her screen. You have time to sit down and figure out what she's doing before hanging out with the others within your time break. Wait, so who is the protagonist? Me! I am! Should you do just that? Sure. You take your seat back at the table. Gwen glares at you, or stares curiously. You can never really tell. Jade. Yeah, no, I name my character Jade every single time. As soon as your eyes glance over, the phone screen turns black. Ugh, how dare she try to protect her privacy by turning her phone off? How dare you try to lean over her shoulder and see what she's writing? That's so rude. What was that? It's nothing! Go back to being a nerd. You're the nerd. It's Dix. I am not a nerd. You're the nerd. You are! Your face is nerdy. Is a nerdier nerd. Stop yelling, you two. We just finished playing D&D. You both are nerds. Under Raffi's infinite wisdom, you enter a grudging truce. I can't believe you smashed your guitar. Where's your dank guitar? You gently correct her that the correct term is dank guitar. Anyways, didn't you love that thing? It was worth it. I mean, I guess. You still stole my experience points. That's why I'm so mad about it. Gwen opens her mouth to say more, but is distracted by a ping on her phone. Are they both just terrorists? This is your chance. Don't you dare. You may be a complete idiot with 2 remaining brain cells, but you do have a sharp eye for chances. What are you looking at? Gwen raises her head in a daze. Cryptids. What? Nothing! Go away! As Gwen rejects further conversation, the question still nags at your mind. Never mind, Gwen, it's me. Could it be Gwen has a relation to cryptids, or the mystery is seriously nagging at your mind? History of Gwen added. Alright, I'm done talking to people. Just as you figure you're done talking to your friends, a wild Jimothy approaches. You briefly wonder how this wildlife if this is how wildlife encounters feel. Hey, Jimothy just nods back. You realize you don't know anything about Jimothy. He's always there when you come over to Lena's house. Lena just introduces him as Jimothy when you first met. You would think he's her lover or whatever, but Lena's about as straight as a ruler. A bendy ruler. And to be honest, you've always been too afraid to ask. I assumed that that was her brother. Who in the world are you? I'm Jimothy. You don't know how to answer that, and Jimothy speaks no more. Now that Jimothy's silent, you start to reflect by yourself. Today's been real fun, but talking to your friends has given you something you've become really, really curious about. You really want to figure out... Okay, if this game is short enough, we will do as many of these as we can in one session. If we don't get all of them today, we will come back next time and do more. Let's start with Lena. Well, you guess you'll do your best to figure that out. Must head out for now, grabbing breakfast, and get back to my latest album track, which is almost half done. Have a good stream. Thank you, Rom. Thank you so much for stopping in and chatting for a bit. Good luck with the rest of your album, and I can't wait to hear it when you're done. Your inner monologue is interrupted by Lena's voice, and also a pile of sandwiches. Everyone, get your asses here. Intermission's over. With everyone in tow, you shamble over. You realize this is a good chance to ask something. Wait, I have a question. About Jimothy. Who is he? He's my bitch. Lena turns to Jimothy on the couch. Give me 3 glasses of beer. No. Lena turns back. This incident will not be remembered by history. So instead, Lena, no, the game master, clears her throat. As her words fill the space of the room, everyone feels... Sorry, I'm still laughing. Jimothy is my brother. Like, that's exactly who that is. That's Josh. As her words fill the space of the room, everyone feels themselves transitioning into the fantasy land of their creation. Oh, and the sandwiches? They're delicious. What the fuck is this game? It's finally over. The land is free. You're free from this heavy burden the world has placed upon your shoulders. No more innocent blood shall be shed. No more civilians shall cry for mercy. The evil sorcerer has been felled. As you emerge from the dungeon cave place thingy, you shield your face against the blinding light of the sun. Wait, wasn't it night? You realize... Jimothy's in the front. You realize the blinding light is the light from the torches of soldiers here to capture you. Oh, this music is cool, but it actually does make me nervous. Turns out, murder is illegal. What? We killed a bad guy. I mean, we vanquished an evil foe for justice. Hey, get that out of my face. According to law, murder is illegal, but ruling your land with evil sorcery and threats isn't. This sounds correct. Curse outdated laws created for those in power that make no sense in its application. Luckily, you haven't been discovered yet, despite yelling. Let's sneak away. You roll for stealth. Getting 15 or higher means you will be successful. Let's roll. Roll. You rolled 18. The god of dice has smiled upon you, and you were successful. With a not evil grin upon your face, you successfully evade the law. Probably commit tax fraud too, you absolute criminal. A murder charge upon your name, you managed to sneak away. Ah, crap. I, Jimothy, a commoner, sees criminals trying to get away. Fuck. Alerted by a nameless commoner, the soldiers immediately zero in on you and your friends. As the soldiers cast a sleeping spell on you, the last thing you see is Jimothy. I'm sorry, Lena's friends. You know I had to do it to him. Who wrote this? Why is he here? I wanted to feel included. Taco. And I let him. Because I'm the game master. Curse the almighty power of the game master. There's absolutely nothing you can do. Moving on. You wake up in prison. You all wake up in prison. You all also curse Jimothy. Your game master kindly reminds you that stabbing Jimothy is not allowed. It is in the game. We need to break out. You wholeheartedly agree. Unfortunately, without your trusty dank guitar, you feel a little down as a bard. But your line of bards were born to be free. In fact, you couldn't even wait 9 months to be born. You came out in 7. Everyone tells you that's not a good thing. Everyone that tells you that's not a good thing is a hater and should be ignored. Anyway, quick, think of a plan. No. Examine surroundings. Ah, not a bad idea. You turn to the wall. An ominous skeleton is chained up to the wall, implying the doom you may face if you don't hurry the heck up. Wall. You have to move the scale a little bit to find a crack on the wall. Guys, I have an idea. The guard returns, finding the wall smashed, Bob the emotional support skeleton in pieces, and the 2/3 of you literally on fire. He slowly backs away. Another guard appears to witness your state. Tearfully vowing to avenge Bob the emotional support skeleton, she escorts you. A place you've never been before, and never should have been, that is. A low voice suddenly emerges from a cell nearby as you pass it, hands bound. You strain to hear it. Remember to keep your wits about you, heroes. This will be your worst trial yet. Take my advice to your hearts if you have one still, for I am Jimothy. Okay, break time. Jimothy! Hi. I wanted to be included again. And I let him. Again. Okay. What, you got a problem? Huh? What you gonna do about it? Curses. The GM has ultimate power and you cannot defy her. Also, someone come to the store with me to buy drinks. I wanna come. Let me come with you. Someone's gotta stay to watch the house, and Jimothy's disappeared for some reason. Time to take the bullet like a big damn hero. I'll stay behind. I don't want to move anyways. Really? Well then, I'll let you pick whoever here to go with you. Ah, bless the undefiable power of the GM. Quick, pick someone you want to stay home with. Lena. Curses, to find a loophole in my own logic. Alright, we'll stay behind together. Lena hands them some cash along with instructions. You request them to buy you a Pepsi Zero. They refuse, so you vow to curse them with your dying breath. As the door closes behind your friends, Lena waving to them, you realize this is the perfect opportunity for you to unveil that mystery. Specifically, the one about Lena's secret, idiocy. Hey, Lena, could you maybe tell me more about milk babies? Oh, did no one tell you about them? They're the science behind why milk goes bad. They live in milk and make them taste good. But they can only live in cold places, so you have to make sure they don't die by putting them in the fridge. Jimothy told me all about them when I was little. Lena points to Jimothy, who has suddenly appeared on the couch. You stifle a little scream. He's actually pretty smart. You are kind of impressed. How old were you? 7. Did he, teach you anything else? Well, he taught me McDonald's burgers always come with a bite in them. I nearly accused him for it when I was smaller. This has to be her brother. I refuse to believe anything else. How embarrassing. I think McDonald's stopped doing that, though. Holy crap. Holy crap! Right, Jimothy? I lied. Lena laughs. He's always like that. Jimothy ambles away, having nothing more to be said. You've confirmed it. Lena was secretly an idiot. You are thrilled at this amazing discovery. You gained 1,000 experience points. Not that you can use it in real life. You guys are really close, huh? You try not to laugh as you picture young Lena believing every bull young Jimothy fed her. Yeah. Do you wanna see us in childhood? Surprised, you nod, and she takes out her phone. I knew it! I knew it. Identical kids stand stuck to each other, small, happy smiles on their faces. We were really close when we were younger, but now we're grown-ups. We're not so clingy anymore. You recall Lena randomly including Jimothy in D&D, or how Jimothy just stands there when he doesn't live here. Stays here. You would beg to differ about that statement, but something in its tone makes you stop. Something like reassurance? So cute. That is so cute. Why would Lena reassure you that she isn't clingy to her brother anymore? Lena shows you a little more of the photos in her childhood, and you settle into a comfortable rhythm. There's a strange kind of intimacy in it, huddling close together as you flip through nostalgic photos close to her heart. Somehow, being with Lena is really relaxing. All of a sudden, Lena hesitates, then puts down her phone. You get the feeling she realized it's only the two of you together. Knowing is one thing. Knowing it is one thing. Feeling it is another. Can I tell you something? You nod curiously, and Lena continues. To be honest, for a long time I couldn't really stand looking at my photos when I was younger. I got my own house, I have my brother and friends like you who see me as I am. I should be happy my parents didn't hit me or kick me out when I told them, but they still call me a boy when I come over. So looking at the photos we took as a family feels a bit strange. Lena's face holds the same impassivity as ever, and yet her fidgeting fingers tell you otherwise. And gently you place your hand onto Lena's. She leans into the touch. You squeeze it. Because the thing is, you want to try to make her feel safe and important. Safe and important, like she tries to make everyone else feel. Like she makes you feel. Like you were someone who was a someone to her. Because she is a someone who is someone to you. When you relax your hold, Lena's face looks red. She leans into your shoulder. You feel the warmth of Lena's shoulder through the thin fabric of your sleeve, and you stay like that for a while, in silent peace. Hey. Ah! Both you and Lena jump away from each other. You discover you're disappointed by the sudden cold rush around you. Your cheeks flush. Lena. Lena goes to talk with Jimothy, and you sit awkwardly on the couch trying to calm your cheeks. What the hell was that? Soon after your internal turmoil, your friends return with food. And a Pepsi Zero, even though disgust is evident on their faces. Nice. Curses shall not befall them in your dying breath. Well, not currently. Takes a bit of a scuffle to return to each of your seats. Soon enough, though, the game master clears her throat, and it begins. The trial of the murder of the victim, Prozac, very evil sorcerer evil, McEvil, commences. In a Phoenix Wright courthouse. Sick. The Queen Majesty herself is the judge. The thought? She's not a thought, she's a hard-working queen. What do you think, Lamont? If she breathes, she a thought. All women are queens. Ignoring you all, the judge picks up the gavel and knocks it against the stand. The trial commences. Trial commences. After the opening statement accusing you three of the heinous crime of murder, terrible, the prosecution calls the witness to the stand. Of all your playthroughs of Phoenix Wrights are to be believed. Oh, it's phonetics rights. This is the bit where you can prove your innocence. But we did murder that guy. Better keep your wits sharp, Lamont. A guard of the prisons comes to the stand. As a guard to this kingdom, it is my duty to be observant. And obviously, these criminals hate rocks. What? Nuh-uh. Some of my best friends are rocks. When I found them, they were viciously attacking a stone wall. And look what I found at the scene of the crime. The guard holds up a rock. Somehow, you recognize it as one from the cave. The rock is smooth, like, really smooth. It's nearly a pebble, but not quite. It's still a rock. Hold up! I examine the rock. Why would you need to examine a rock? What if that rock is poisonous? What if touching it kills you? Oh, hi, Julian. Just checking in. I got a muddle on. Hope the stream is good. Thank you! Enjoy your emote. Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, the stream's been really fun so far. Good luck mowing the lawn. Hope it's not too exhausting. It's fucking killer out there today. The choice of a lifetime dawns upon you. Touch the rock. Don't touch the rock! You're right, she has a point. Risking your life just to reassure someone is but a foolish gamble. You gained one sensibility, along with the title of a coward. Whatever. Being called a coward is a cheap price to your hecking life. It's survival of the fittest, lads. Wait! Court whispers among themselves. I realized. After that is tennis with my brother. I'm gonna be... Yes, you are. Holy crap. I mean, have fun, but also, like, don't die. Bring a lot of water, please. This rock is crucial evidence that we are innocent. With a jolt, you realize what she's talking about. Quick, this is your time to help out. I don't fucking know. The rock proves the man was evil. What more could you want, people? Attacking us first, I think. Raffi shines a rare approving smile in your direction. You beam. You hear Gwen tutting in the background. You see, sires, this proves exactly that our actions were justified self-defense. Please, look at this rock. The judge cranes and observes it. You have no idea what's up. The sorcerer somehow carve a written confession on it? Smooth, is it not? This smoothness shows the sorcerer was, in fact, using the high magical powers to burn our surroundings to a fault degree. Using the magic he was so proud of. But you can use magic fire. We just saw you try to explode out of the prison. Ha, but that is a magic missile. As evidence, we can look at the cell we were just at. The rocks should be jagged. What an amazing deduction! The court whispers among themselves until the judge bumps their gavel. Order in the court! Having listened to both sides, it is very obvious that the verdict is... not guilty. You're free! You and your friends get charged with a small fine anyways, but victory and freedom is sweet. Congratulations, hero. Not only have you purged the land of evil and saved your friends' hides, you've also gotten scot-free of murder. And really, what more could a hero want? You celebrate joyously with your friends, wishing more than ever for your dank guitar so that you could play a happy little tune. Sacrifices have been made, but it has been done. You have earned your happy ending. And today's campaign ends. Good job, guys. Thanks, Lena. That was fun, I guess. Dungeons and Lesbians, oh my. Hi, Morgan. How are you? It's already late at night, huh? With a shock, you realize it's past midnight, and how fortunate that you're the only one without a car. While you're calculating taxi fares, though, your friend's voice calls out to you. I'll drive you home. You're a little surprised, but nonetheless pleased as she takes her keys. As she instructs Jimothy to lock the door when everyone else leaves, you say goodbye to your friends. I'm tired as fuck, how about you? I'm also tired as fuck. I stream immediately after working out, so like I always am really tired. So yes, I feel that. Probably not in the sleepy way that you do, though. Just in the physical exhaustion way. They happily tell you that it was fun. You sure are looking forward to hanging out again. Lena holds you by the hand as she leads you out without hesitation. Her hand is pretty cold. You hold it tighter as if to warm it up a little as you walk. And walk you do, in silence, warming each other, if only by the touch between two palms. Finally, she opens her mouth to speak. Jade? What? It's a cool name. Thanks. My sleep has been all over the place and broken up. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry, Morgan. It was really nice having you today. Like, really, really nice. Talking to you about memories I love, or just sitting quietly together. You feel something in your chest flutter at the sincerity of her words. How strange. Your touching hands are only so great, and yet the heat from Lena's hand warms your entire body right down to your heart and right up to your ears. You know, I loved spending time with you today too, because I really like you, Lena. This is really cute. Thanks. A giggle escapes you. You suddenly realize you don't need to keep holding her hand. You're warm already. And yet, to be honest, you don't really want to let go. Hey, my house. I'm not used to living alone, so it can feel a bit lonely. Do you want to come over this Saturday? We can watch movies or play games, or just the two of us. I'm asking this as a date. Whoa. Yes? I'm really looking forward to it. The hand you're holding shifts. The friction feels incredibly heated, but comfortably so. It's okay, I guess. It's all over the place. That's not fun at all. Sorry, now I'm yawning. Is it... I'm guessing it's 'cause of work. As you look at her smile, a pretty smile, the smile of you're a someone, you have a thought. A natural thought, really. A thought that you're looking forward to it, too. As natural as the gravity that pulls your head down in a single nod. As natural as your breathing filling up the space between the two of you. Something sparkles above you, as if you accentuate your promise. Oh, a shooting star. I've never seen one for real before. Shooting stars, huh? That means someone farted while thinking of me. Oh yeah, that's right, Jimothy. My brother told me that. Of course he did. And he also told me, if you see a shooting star while holding hands, that means you'll be... Lena looks incredibly sweet as her voice trails off, brows furrowed as she searched her memories. Okay, Jade, don't fuck this up. Be cool for once in your life. Not gonna ruin it. Your lucky star? Shit, shit, shit! You fucked up! You finally got somewhere, and this is what you say to the coolest person you know! You force a smile, praying this dumpster fire goes unnoticed. To your surprise, Lena isn't looking at you with absolute disgust, but with fondness? You know what? Why not? Your heart tickles. Hey, Lena? You step forward just a little closer, just a little bit, closing the tiny gap between you and her. She looks at you, realizing what you're about to do, and you, if you don't want this, move away, okay? She doesn't move away. Your lips leave a gentle mark on her cheek. Ending. Lena. Oh, look at us! Oh, we're so cute. I liked that a lot. I worked 11.5 hours. That's, oh my god. How? We're doing it again. I think we're gonna date Gwen this time. Hello, hero. It's good to see you. I think we're gonna skip. Hang on. What's your name? You are they, them, please. Welcome, Jade. We've done all of this before. Whack. What eloquent words. Sorcerer while he's distracted. And we're just skipping over everything else because we've already done it. What? We're taking a break. I want sandwiches. We've already give your very cool character a name. No. We'll go with Sir Swaggerballs this time. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, we already know all of them. We're gonna hang out with Gwen this time. And we already know that we already know that she has something about cryptids. It was worth it. I'm done talking to people. Why are you always on being on the couch? I like the couch. You don't have to answer that, and Jimothy speaks no more. Now that Jimity's silent, you reflect by yourself. This is such a weird... This one. Mystery of Gwen and apparently cryptids. Well, you guess you'll do your best to figure that out. Your inner monologue is interrupted by Lena's voice and also a pile of sandwiches. We've done all of this. He's my bitch. I love that. Roll 19. The god of dice has smiled upon you. We're charming a villager this time instead of sneaking away. Okay. Why do I get Garnet vibes from the tall one? That's probably correct. Oh god. Let's do this one. You did that. It was absolutely an effect. Oh no, wait, it worked. A guard hurries to your cell, tears in her eyes. Leave Bob, the emotional support skeleton, alone. The spooky skell on the wall has a name now. Make peace. You use your sudden charming skills as a bard and roll to seduce Bob the emotional support skeleton. Bob the emotional support skeleton is charmed and soothed by your kind words. With your help and your company, Bob the emotional support skeleton is able to overcome his long-lasting fear of commitment. Turns out, the true emotional support skeleton was inside you all along. Now willing to be brave under your new friendship, Bob the emotional support skeleton makes to propose to his boyfriend. Everyone, especially the guard, is extremely touched by the turnout of this event. Good job! The guard, moved by your compassion, agrees to help. The truth is, this place has no key. What? The guard explains that this particular cell has been enchanted with a powerful spell, so unnecessarily powerful that everyone wonders why they did that. The only way to open it is to reach the time for judgment, or to obtain that. That? Explain that, wench! Much to your surprise, low laughter emerges from the cell beside you. That, huh? How foolish. No one has seen that in centuries. Quiet, prisoner! Pray tell, what is that you speak of? What's the point of knowing something you can never have? But very well, I like the look in your eyes. That is a girlfriend. A girlfriend? See, a girlfriend. Ah, of course. It was the... am I supposed to be saying GF? I just assumed girlfriend. Why are your friends so cool with it? A girlfriend? You need a girlfriend to break out of prison? You seriously consider the logistics of a girlfriend in breaking out of jail? I mean, you do want a girlfriend regardless, preferably among your very hot best friends, but... it's true that it's impossible. No one has seen a GF in this land for ages. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's against the law now to make a GF or bringing a foreign GF here. What's the deal with GF in this land? Does this place discriminate against girlfriends? Though, you could always make them in private. A whole bunch of GFs, that is. A harem. You want to do that. How do you do that? You really need to know how to do that. Just seeing a GF is enough for me to arrest you. They're dangerous, after all. Guns and firearms, that is. Oh. You knew that. You totally knew that all along, yeah. From the way your friends avoid your gaze, it seems they were clueless as well. Well, studies from a long time ago shows GF violence is directly linked to the availability of GFs. Only a really stupid country would allow GFs while knowing that. Right? Unfortunately, shading a certain country has made trial time arrive. Curse the illusion of passage of time. You even tried blowing up the wall in a last-ditch attempt. It doesn't work. The guards just look at you in a really shameful pity that makes you avoid her gaze. As you are led away by the guard, you ask the mysterious stranger one last question. Wait, tell me, what's your name? You hear low laughter. My name? Jimothy. Okay, break time. Jimothy? Hi. I wanted to be included again. And I let him. Again. I love it so much. Okay. Let's see. Quick, pick someone you want to stay home with. Gwen. Guess it's you and me, Lena. Don't burn down the house. You request them to buy you a Pepsi Zero. They refuse, so you vow to curse them with your dying breath. As the door closes behind your friends, you inch closer to Gwen. Hey. Hey, nerd. Hydrate or dihydrate. Thank you, Jer. Thank you. She squirms a little, already fiddling with her phone. Kids these days. You're the same age! A familiar sight is on her phone screen, though you can't exactly figure out what that is. This is your chance to figure out her mystery. You sneak closer, much to Gwen's scowling as you put on your cutest, most adorable face. It's hard to tell since you don't have eyes, but biological components are the least of your obstacles. Gwen makes a weird face at you. Nothing. Noting it's not one of disgust at the very least, you press on. Will you tell me what you're reading? Pretty please? Gwen glances at her phone, then at you, then at the phone again. Then she mumbles something, and you lean in to catch her. cryptids. Huh? Titties? I was looking at cryptids. Huh? Somehow you feel like you should have expected something like this. That's... As you mull it over, you begrudgingly accept something. What, that it's cool? Actually, kinda cool? At this, Gwen's eyes shine brighter than a 10,000-watt light bulb. Cryptid hunting is the occupation with the highest esteem. In fact, Gwen looks around suspiciously, then strains her height to reach her ears. Her breath tickles. Let me send you something. She fiddles with her phone, and yours pings with multiple messages with images attached. Have you heard of our local cryptid, the dingus? You have not. You pretend you have. It's extremely rare, you know, catching the dingus in action. They're like really fast. But I caught it on tape. I will bet you anything yep, it's us, isn't it? The tape she's referring to turns out to be a shaky picture on her smartphone. The creature in the photo shines unnaturally in the darkness surrounding it. An actual cryptid? Behold, the dingus. You look closer. Something about that dingus looks familiar. Cryptid looks suspiciously like one of your friends. It's Raffi. But would Raffi sneak about at what looked like 3 a.m. in the morning? 3 a.m. in the morning? Just to catch Gwen off guard? Actually, she would. So I think it's true the dingus sheds its head once in a while. I mean, look! She sends the next photo. That, on the other hand, looks like a photo taken of a lone, crouching figure with the same owl-light shine in their eyes. In their hands is some cheap Japanese beer brand as they slink in the darkness of the bush behind McDonald's. That's either Jimothy or Lena. You wonder what is with McDonald's and this cryptid. This is where I've seen a bunch. That's where I've been hiding out with Lena after my first encounter, and it worked. I've got a bunch more pictures since the stakeout. Then your phone starts ringing frantically with the 142 images she's sending you, and you realize more and more the semblance of the cryptid to Lena drinking a beer. Why is she drinking beer behind a dumpster at McDonald's? The hunt's been, like, super lucrative since I started the diner stakeout, though. Lena's pretty useless. She keeps leaving once in a while, and the cryptid always appears when she's gone. Maybe the true dingus only shows themselves to solitary presences. Ah, dingus, I'll get you one day. On one hand, you wonder if you should tell her. On the other hand, it's literally the sweetest expression you've had, and ever will have, seen. You don't think you've seen this side of Gwen before. This level of enthusiasm seems to make her sparkle, almost. It's a silly thought. Still, it's really nice, seeing her so excited about something. You want to see it more. At least, that's another silly thought you have. You notice Gwen's flickering gaze at you. Hey, Jade? Thanks for, being interested in this. We always pretend to fight and stuff, I guess, but I did always want to be closer to you, you know? And all this cryptid stuff, they're really important to me, I guess. Gwen has a shy but determined look on her face. You go, girl. I have trouble being honest with anything. It's weird to say this, but it's true. When I like someone, it always feels like I'm chasing them and they're chasing me, and one of us will get tired out always. I don't know, and I don't know how to stop. It's hard to talk to people about how I really feel. It's weird, right? Sharing something I have an interest in, really, and hunting cool things together side by side would be nice. It really would, wouldn't it? It's a sudden thought that you have, a strange sort of epiphany as you share this moment with Gwen. You want to know more about the things she loves. You would love to know more about the things she loves. Oh. Okay, yep. I said that right. About the kind of person she is, deeper and deeper beneath. Gwen is suddenly scowling. You try to hide how smitten you are. Gwen all of a sudden seems flustered. You know, maybe we could. Hi, Nick, isn't it adorable? I love this game so much. Hey. Ah! Timothy scares the crap out of both of you. Gwen jumps away, face redder than ever, and bolts out. Now that you're alone, you also discover you were sitting closer to her than you thought. You feel betrayed at missing the lack of distance as Gwen stays far away from you. We ran out of toilet paper. You also feel betrayed about how much you want to strangle Jimothy for interrupting. But you are not allowed to stab him, unfortunately. So instead, at an impasse, you just show him the photo of the dingus that looks suspiciously like Lena. Nick time. Ah. When we were younger, my twin sister wanted to try drinking beer. And she's an idiot, so I told her you couldn't drink beer if you were under a certain height, or if you're around people of that height. VRB. Okay. When she grew taller, I told her she could only legally drink at 3 a.m. because it was funny. I guess she felt like drinking when she was out with Gwen. Wow. Wait, twin sister? You remember Lena telling you that she had a twin brother. You also realize Jimothy's striking resemblance to Lena. You decide to pretend to have known this already. Soon after your internal turmoil, your friends return with food. And a Pepsi Zero, even though disgust is evident in their faces. Nice. The curse shall not befall them in your dying breath. Blah, blah, blah. We've read this already. We're gonna skip through the things that we've already seen. All women are queens. Although if she breathed, she thought would be kind of funny. Yes. Don't touch the rock. Tagging us first. Skipping through. And today's campaign ends. Good job, guys. Thanks, Lena. That was fun, I guess. It's already late at night, huh? With shock, you realize it's past midnight, and how fortunate that you're the only one without a car. While you're calculating tax fares, though, your friend's voice calls out to you. Hey, I'll drive you home. You're maybe a little surprised. Gwen hardly lets people in her car. At least, not after the reversed ramen incident. Gwen refuses to meet your eyes. She picks up her stuff and hurries you out the front of the door. You barely get a chance to say bye to the others. For the first few minutes, on the way to the car park, is tense silence. You peek a glance at Gwen's direction. So, thanks for joining us today. And, talking to me about cryptids and... yeah. Gwen obviously wants to say something else, so you wait patiently. I really hope we can keep hanging out more. Her words are sincere. You can't help but smile. Me too. Her face seems red? Not to mention, are you okay? Your hand's twitching weirdly. Huh? I have to be ready for cryptids. My hands are twitching with anticipation. You stare at her. Something doesn't seem right. Her hands were moving to you, like she wanted to... Oh! You hold her hand. She grips back. Her hands are cold and clammy and totally gross, but the look on her face makes it all worth it. Hey, today, while we were, at the table, I wanted to ask, are you free this Saturday? I was thinking maybe we could go hunt the dingus. Just the two of us. I don't know. But not like just that. I mean, it's like, it's a date, okay? You can't find any words. Hand to your chest, you manage to squeeze out some words. Wow, that's so romantic. Jeez, answer the question already, you nerd. Yes? Ugh, what's wrong? Nothing. I mean, it's... I'm really looking forward to it. As Gwen flashes you a rare, shy smile, you feel a little flutter in your chest. You think you're looking forward to it too. Hey, Gwen? Yeah? Don't say something stupid. Don't say something stupid. Don't say something stupid. I'll be the boogeyman to your closet. Fuck! For some reason, Gwen, instead of looking at you with complete disgust, has a strange expression on her face. Hey, Gwen? Will you let me kiss you? after threatening to hide in your closet. Huh? Yes, Nick, drink water, stay hydrated. You're already stepping towards her, and Gwen doesn't move away. It's more of a graze of lip on cheek than a kiss. Damn, I'm in bed, I'll get up. The faintest brush of intimacy still sears you with the heat. You look away, fast, red-hot face threatening to burn you both if you ever caught each other's eyes. Your on hand feels clammy and totally gross now, but right now, Gwen shows no signs of wanting to let go. In fact, for what it's worth, you catch Gwen's own little smile. Ending. Gwen. Ryaki, hello! Thank you! Hang on. Oh no, I thought that was going to have. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Everybody in chat who's subbed to Ryaki, spam the emote, please. We're gonna do it again. I didn't mean to have that one random picture of that guy in there. It was supposed to just be Ryaki's emote. Yes, thank you for the rip and the fuck emotes. Okay, let's do it again. This time we're gonna date Rafi, I think. I hope I'm pronouncing their name correctly. Hello, hero, blah, 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 blah. Don't question why you look like that is my favorite. Going with Jade again, and you are they, them, please. You know what's interesting though? I've never seen them refer to me, like, outside of me being talked to directly. So they've never actually, from what I can remember, never actually used the pronouns. Whack. Do it again. We are. They're all hanging out. Aw, that's cute. Sorcerer. Alright. So we're gonna date Rafi. And then we're gonna date no one. Or we're gonna go for Rafi. And then we're gonna go for no one. Because I'm pretty sure that there's also a platonic ending. Jade, I unlocked my son. You did?! Congratulations! Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'll give your character a very cool name. No, I actually want mine this time. Fine, your name can be No Thanks or whatever, I guess. I want D&D too. I can't wait to see what you do for your second one. Alright, we're gonna go hang out with Rafi. Spin break. What you doing? Oh, you know, just resting. Wanna chill with me? You can chill with Rafi before hanging out with the others within your break time. Yeah. I have a poll open on my Twitter if you want to vote. Yes! Everybody go vote for Jim's new emote. I will have to do that when the stream is over. How are you doing? I'm having fun. That's great. I don't really care, but that's great. Contrary to her words, you spot a small grin on the corner of her lips. When she turns back to you, it is smoothed back to her usual peaceful, laid-back smile. Peaceful and laid back, like usual. Want to help me draw on Lena's bathroom mirror with permanent markers? We've already read this one. Agree to help. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Okay, Mystery of Rafi. Done talking. Just as you're done talking to your friends, a wild Jimothy approaches. You briefly wonder if this is how wildlife encounters feel. Hey! Jimothy just nods back. You realize you don't know anything about Jimothy. He's always there when you come over to Lena's house. Lena just introduced him as Jimothy the first time you met. You would think he's her lover or whatever, but Lena's about as straight as a ruler. A bendy ruler. And to be honest, you've always been too afraid to ask. Do you ever smile? Jimothy takes the sudden question surprisingly well. No. I smiled once, when I was younger. It sucked. You don't know how to answer that, and Jimothy speaks no more. Good talk, Jimothy. I want this one. Jimothy. He's probably my favorite character. Okay. We're gonna keep going. He's like the exact opposite of you, though. Because you're so kind and accommodating and, like, very animated, and he is very not. Alright, we're skipping over all of this. Steal the guard's keys. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Bob, the emotional support skeleton. Okay, and then there's this whole thing about guns and firearms, which I don't know what it is. Okay, break time. Jimothy! Hi. I love that. Just so you know, anybody who did miss the beginning, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube. So if you wanted to see it, it'll be there. If you wanted to catch the beginning. Aw, you wanna stay with little old me? Shush up, let's go, Lena. Don't burn the house down. Don't burn down the house. Raffi asks for something terrible. You request them to buy you a Pepsi Zero. They refuse, questioning your taste, so you vow to curse them with your dying breath. As soon as the door closes behind them, you suddenly sense a great evil energy coming from behind you. Hey, Jade. Want to help me out with a project of mine? You politely inquire what that is. Good deeds. Tenny emote. Aw, that would be really cute. Before you can ask what the heck she's talking about, she turns around to the couch behind. There's more cushions on it than you remember. Just as you wonder who put it there, Raffi throws some off. Ah! I thought you were missing! He always does this every time. Hi. Looks like these two are pretty good friends. You remember your question of who the heck Jimothy even is. Is he like a childhood friend or something? And speaking of questions, you still have no idea about Raffi's dark past. So, Jimothy, remember our thing? Jimothy nods, expressionless like always. Raffi grins and takes you by the hand. You're surprised by the sudden contact. Oops. Not that you hate it or anything. You're dragged off to a familiar place. The place most important to mankind since the beginning of civilization, ensuring their survival. The bathroom? Yep, the bathroom. Wait. Jimothy, didn't you say you wouldn't draw in the bathroom mirror earlier? I did. Here's an important lesson, my sweet Jade. People change minds. And they do it quicker, with bribery. Also, I changed my mind to just stealing all our toilet paper. I've got my own tissue. Also, she got me this super rare Yu-Gi-Oh card. I won it from a crying 7-year-old last week. At the proud look on her face, you decide not to question it. It's probably for the best. Instead, you start working meticulously and taking all the toilet paper in the bathroom and hiding them under Raffi's orders. This is kind of fun. You even make a couple of amazing suggestions, like hiding it up the fridge, where only you and Lena can reach. Suck it, short people. I think we're done. Having finished your workout, you are filled with the sense of satisfaction you only get after a job well done. Now, Lena will understand what it means to face unprepared disaster, and she'll emerge stronger from this trial. Wow, how thoughtful of her. Raffi turns to you with a grin, and for some reason you feel heat on your face. It's nothing unusual, this kind of situation. It's not your first time aiding her good deeds, and it's definitely not the first time she looks at you like that dazzling smile and familiar fondness. It's nothing unusual, just the two of you. You don't hate it. Suddenly, you sense a great chaotic energy coming from behind you. Is it Jimothy? Raffi is already right in front of you, which means... Hi. Jimothy. Raffi, this wasn't an ordeal. You were supposed to leave my stash of tissue paper alone. Speaking of Raffi... Alright, Ryaki. I will be right back. Sorry, hang on. There we go. Hey, baby. And here he is. The good boy himself. Say hello, Raffi. It's very loving, as you can see. Oops. Hi, bud. How are you today? You doing good? Good boy. Good boy. The boy. The boy has been summoned. He's a very good boy. Super loving. Very sweet. Yes. Thank you. The kisses. He drowns me in kisses. You do. Oh, thank you. He gives nose kisses a lot. Alright, my good boy. So, Jim, as per usual, since you summoned Raffi, he will now be with us for the remainder of the stream, either in the background or probably stealing half of my chair like usual. We'll see. Whatever he decides to do. My hair is a wreck today. Oh, too late to do anything about it now. Alright. Back to the game. This wasn't our deal. You were supposed to leave my stash of tissue paper alone. You okay, baby? What is it, Jimothy? I don't recall saying I wouldn't take yours. Oh, toilet paper. Wasn't that the exact words? I like how you say summon Raffi. It sounds correct. He sounds right. He is a great deity. He is a great deity. The goodest deity. A good egg. A gust of cold air settles among you three. You sense war. Jimothy's blank gaze flickers to you. Fine. Jimothy digs around his pocket and takes out his phone. As you stand confused, realization then fear dawns upon Raffi's eyes. Raffi holds out a desperate hand, but it's too late. Jimothy's phone screen flashes at you. Okay. An emo phase? He's gonna do it to him. He's actually said that in the game. When he got us imprisoned, he was like, I'm sorry. You know I had to do it to him. An emo face? It doesn't look fake. That is definitely a screenshot of Raffi's MySpace in the mid-2000s. Whoa. As you process the image in front of you, you realize Raffi is gone? Only Jimothy stands in front of you in the kitchen, calmly keeping his phone... Calmly, I'm guessing it was supposed to say putting his phone back in his pocket. The door of the kitchen swings open in someone's wake. He goes where? Who? Raffi? Usually he hangs under the bed. Raffi? I had pickles in a conversation with Mom. Aw, that sounds nice. Now I want pickles. You look around in confusion. Using your powers of deduction, you conclude Raffi didn't evaporate into thin air. Smart. Instead, you pad out into the hallway. You hear Jimothy tagging after you. You said prison. Yeah, we played D&D in this game, and he jumped in as an NPC villager who, ratted us out and got us put in prison. I have audio processing. No, you were right. I did say prison. You pad out into the hallway. You hear Jimothy tag after you like the unrepentant murderer he is. But right now, you had more important things in mind. You find Raffi fast enough. You nearly miss it. In front of the doorway to the bathroom, Raffi slumps on the floor, defeated. It's an unusual sight. She's usually so confident, like when she was mixing Tabasco in Gwen's toothpaste, or intentionally drive slow in the left lane, or unplugged your phone at 10% battery to charge hers. Burger. Ooh. That's okay, Ryaki. But Jimothy's betrayal has brought her to her knees. Unsure what to do, you cautiously call her name. Raffi? I didn't want you to find out this about me. She sounds incredibly miserable, huddled in front of the bathroom. To be honest, ever since I befriended you, it's been weird. It's not like I have trouble making friends or anything. I even befriended Jimothy, and he hates people much more than he does now. But you, even when I was mixing Tabasco in Gwen's toothpaste, or I was intentionally driving slow in the left lane, or I replaced all of Lena's anime posters with the live, laugh, love signs, I don't want to do them to you. I want to do it with you. Oh, and the phone thing was a complete accident. Sorry about that. You accept her apology. I've never been close to someone before. Being someone's number one. You, or Gwen, or Lena, or Jimothy, but especially you. It feels strange. I want you to like me. I want you to think that I'm cool. And now I don't know how to fix this. Raffi. A little embarrassed, you scratch your cheek. Eventually, you bend on the floor to meet her eyes. You don't need to fix anything. Seriously, it's a little goth phase every now and then. Emo phase. You ignore Jimothy. Anyways, you've already gotten the things you want, you know? I like you. I think you're cool. Hoping Raffi got what you wanted to say, you lower your face that's hot with embarrassment. Somehow, saying it in a roundabout way is even more embarrassing. You expected laughter, but there's just silence, and when you look up, you see something kind of amazing. Raffi stares at you with a look you've never seen before. You stare back in awe. I gotta use the bathroom. Wait, you hid all the toilet paper! Before you can finish, Raffi slams the door to the bathroom, locking you out. In a daze, you wander back to the table to wait for the others. You kind of want to eavesdrop when she emerges later to talk to Jimothy, but you resist. You also kind of feel like you've been hit by a hurricane. A very soft, nice hurricane. Soon after your internal turmoil, your friends return with food, and Pepsi Zero, even though disgust is evident on their faces. Nice. Curses shall not befall them with your dying breath. Takes a little bit of a scuffle to get to each of your seats. We've read this one before. Okay. And now we're in court. She breathed, she thought this time. Not that it changes anything, but it's fine. Don't touch the rock. Many, many, many pictures of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson usually flash through here. Okay. There we go. Thanks, Lena. It was fun, I guess. It's already late at night, huh? With a shock, you realize it's past midnight, and how fortunate that you're the only one without a car. While you're calculating taxi fares, though, your friend's voice calls out to you. Come on, let's go. Underneath her cheerful smile, there's a look of determination on her face. You're a little taken aback by her cheerful smile as she clings to you. As you bid the others farewell, you try very, very hard not to be overly conscious about the warmth of her skin pressing against your body. When you're at the door, you feel her grip relax, and she bumps your shoulder. Hey. Raffi looks up at you, a strange seriousness coloring her expression. A rare shyness exudes her. I, just wanted to thank you for today, and she seems lost for words. So you take her hand in yours. She eases into your hold and continues, head hung down. I try to look impenetrable all the time, but somehow I don't hate that you know something embarrassing about me. Why? It's strange to see her without her usual laid-back smile, head hung down. With her head hung down, you gaze the top of her head. There's a single strand of stray hair hanging loose out of her ponytail. Before you realize, you reach out to smooth it back, and before you realize, your true thoughts tumble out of you. Embarrassing? That was adorable. Jeez. This is what I'm talking about. Get Garnet vibes from her, it's hard to explain why. It feels like Raffi has put down some kind of burden, straightening up and gaze avoiding yours, a rare shyness. You learn about Raffi. You also learn about yourself. Specifically, tentatively, you place your hand on your chest. It beats, wild and strong, not like the fluttering you're feeling at all. It beats in a rhythm. You wonder how Raffi's heartbeat sounds like. Hey, are you free this Saturday? Remember what I said about wanting to do things together? Do you maybe want to try to come with me to crush little kids and steal their Yu-Gi-Oh? To crush little kids and steal their cards in Yu-Gi-Oh battles? Like a date? Exactly like a date. Sounds like quite the date. Holy crap. Yes. I feel nice. I think I'm looking forward to it. The grip on your hand grows a teeny bit tighter, and you squeeze back in return, the quickened pace of your heart making you desperate to hold on to something. You can't wait for Saturday. That's what you realize. The way she pulls you along to her car fixes your gaze on her back. The way strands of hair tucked out of her ponytail swaying along with her movements. The way she glances back at you to see if you're following. The way your eyes capture her every movement, from the flowing hair to her pretty eyes. That's what you realize. Someone, one of the writers, I get the feeling, had a favorite character, and I'm pretty sure it was Raffi. Don't say anything stupid. Raffi, you must be the yellow-eyed demon because of my obsession. Fuck! She lets go of your hand. Fuck! Miserably, you look down at your empty hand. Raffi doesn't say anything, and you expect a look of absolute disgust. Instead, she laughs, a beautiful laughter that sends waves of heat to your face. And then her hands cup your cheeks. And then, Jade, I'm going to give you a kiss, okay? When she steps back, you can't erase your grin. A hand placed gently on the cheek her lips touched. Like the teaser she is, she merely smiles and takes your hand. She's acting all confident, but... Was that a fucking Supernatural reference? I think it was. The blush on her own face doesn't escape you. Ending, Raffi. I love the end cards. The only one that, so far that's been like all of them have been cute, but the only one that was genuinely cute without a hint of humor in it was Lena's. Okay, now we're doing a platonic run this time. We're just skip. What? Wait. Wait. I just skipped everything, didn't I? Okay. Hey, are they asleep? I think so. When you open your eyes just a peek, you see only the floor. By the warmth your head is resting on, it seems you are sleeping on the knees of one of your friends. Soft hands stroke your hair slowly and gently. Go back to sleep. Stay awake a little longer. You let your eyes drift half open, relaxing under their touch. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, if only for a short while. Maybe you're disappointed, maybe you had fun. I wonder if we met your expectations? I still hope you enjoyed our time together, even a little bit. We sure did. I mean, hey. No matter whoever you may think yourself as, whether you wanna, hold hands or smooch or just stay friends, we love you. We all do. I know things can get tougher. I'm gonna cry. I'm warning you right now. I can already feel myself tearing up. If I cry, I'm sorry. I know things can get tough for you. The world isn't as kind as we wish it were. You may not be accepted for who you are, even by somebody you care deeply about. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you struggle, it might seem like bonds just slip through your fingers, and sometimes you might not know. You might just not know how to get close to people, how to heal, how to be yourself, how to be honest, how to do things right and make things right. You might feel very alone. You might feel like you may feel this way forever. It's not true. It won't be forever. You'll grow and change. You'll meet more and more people as you grow and change. And one day, you're going to know none of us has to be lonely. And in whatever world, in whatever unreality, as long as memory, your bond remains, your bond is true. And we all love you. The voices of your friends are soothing and calming. You drift back to sleep. Start game? Yeah, sure. Hydrator Dojo. Thank you, Morgan. Now I understand why they asked for the pronouns. That was the only time they used them. Oh. What's your name? You are them. Heck yeah. Whack. Sorcerer. Plus 10 punk. Okay. I need to know what it's gonna be like if I only do a friend run. Just as you figure you're done talking to your friends, a wild Jimothy approaches. Oh yeah, that's right. I already did this. In the world are you? I'm Jimothy. Not helpful. Not helpful. Nothing in particular. I'm just here to hang with friends. Well, sorry. I still have tears. You guys should do your best to figure that out. Your inner monologue is interrupted by Lena's voice. We've done this. Here we go. Jim, I need you to see this. I'm sorry, Lena's friends. You know I had to do it to him. Why is he here? I wanted to feel included. And I let him. I love that so much. Smash. Make peace. We've already read this part. I want to make a grilled cheese, but one, I'm lazy, and two, I need to possibly nap. Well, I mean, can't you get grilled cheese first and then nap, or nap first and get grilled cheese? one or the other. Stay alone. You're a grown-up. You can handle this. You sure? I just gave you ultimate power. Yeah, I think Jimothy's somewhere in the house anyway. Don't get lonely or whatever, I guess. I'll miss you, sweet cheeks. Don't burn down the house. Before they leave, you request them to buy you a Pepsi Zero. They refuse, so you vow to curse them with your dying breath. Once they're gone, you decide to lounge on the couch. Why are the cushions in a pile? You think you can probably stand to take one, so you walk over and pick up a cushion. Ah! Stop yelling, it's just me. When I get up later, I have to fill 2 candle orders. I was gonna make pasta. Oh, I see. Jimothy, what are you doing here? Being me. Did my sister and company ditch you? Sister? Wait. Suddenly you remember, Lena had a twin brother. You realize said twin brother is right in front of you. Oh. You plan to continue to pretend to have known this all along. I'll have you know I volunteered for the greater good. Was this where you were all along? Jimothy stares at you unsettlingly. You take that as a yes. You. Do you have anyone you like here? Like. Huh? Here's a tip. If you like someone, try focusing on them a lot more, especially during break time. They say girls want flowers and all, but really all they want is for you to choose to spend time with them, you know? What are you talking about? Do you have anything you want to know? Oh! I probably should have done this one first. About myself? Why are you asking me this? What a strange question. Are you going to answer me or not? Of course I will. To tell you the truth, I don't know much about you. I know you, but I don't know about you, Jade. Do you understand what I'm saying? By the way, I think getting close to someone is about trying to find out more about them. Not that you need my advice by this point anyways. If you ask me what I know about you, you've been friends with my sister and her friends for a while, but not too long. If anything, you're the newest addition to their little group. Don't worry though, all of them like you very much. And I'm quite glad I'm getting to know you right now. That was a message from me, Jimothy. Thanks, Jimothy. How about Raffi? She's evil. Huh? I mean, I know that, but she's hiding something. Like, in her teens. Something scandalous. I guess it's up to you to find out, though. Thanks? Also, her name is Raffi. Stands for giraffe. No, it does not, you fucking liar. You think he's joking. Or is he? Gwen. Somehow, I don't really know her that well. My sister's been friends the longest with her, but, well, she seems really passionate about things she has an interest in. Like, for some reason, she's been dragging my sister out at least once a week recently. And they come back really late. Maybe you could find out what that's even about? Lena. Ah, my sister. We grew up together as twins, so it's easier to tell you what I don't know about her. I can tell you something no one else really knows about her. What do you mean? The truth is, my sister, she's secretly really, really dumb. What? Find out for yourself. I'm Jimothy. Yeah, I know that. Let me ask you a question. With great power comes great responsibility, yeah? Uh-huh. If a man holds knowledge others don't, knowledge that will crush his loved ones if they find out, and the man himself doesn't have the ability to help once he divulges it, would you consider this power? If so, does the man have a responsibility to protect that knowledge? I don't know. Your judgment has been noted. What? I'm gonna go pee. Jimothy left. What? Okay. We'll get to the end. Oops. Don't touch the rock. Bum. And today's campaign ends. Good job, guys. Thanks, Lena. That was fun, I guess. It's already late at night, huh? With a shock, you realize it's past midnight. Your friend's voice calls out to you. Why don't you stay over, Jade? You can stay the night on the couch with Jimothy. He stays over sometimes, too. That's really nice, actually. Can I do that? I don't mind. You say your goodbyes to your friends and they leave one by one. They seem oddly shy as they tell you they enjoyed themselves. You hope you can hang out with them more. Oblivious little fucker. It's soon time for bed. You insist you're taking the couch, which is huge as hell anyway. Lena reluctantly agrees. When you get ready for bed, you realize there's a lot more cushions on the couch than there were before. Is this the twins' way of preparing for sleep? It sure looks comfy. You think about your friends, and wonder what the future will hold in store. After a while, you hear Jimothy join you. So, yeah, you're alone, huh? Were you hoping to spend time with someone alone today? I like hanging out with everyone. So not particularly. As long as you hold on to that feeling, you'll be surrounded by this group of people that love you. Don't forget that. Before you can ask him what it meant, you hear him start to snore. You shrug it off, not really being able to do much, and so you end the day draping a little blanket over Jimothy's sleeping form and then yourself. You close your eyes peacefully, thinking of a tomorrow spent with your friends. Ending. Let's hang out together tomorrow, too. I liked all of those endings. They were all really cute. Oh my god. So that was Dungeons and Lesbians. I really like the music. I came just in time. Hey, Jimmy, we actually just finished the game. Those were all so great, weren't they? Oh, God. It made me kind of emotional. They were really good. They were really, really good. Oh, God. So, normally, since this was a shorter stream, this is where I would start up another game. But that was such a satisfying conclusion, I actually think that I'm just gonna end the stream here. Raffi is nowhere to be seen. That is alright. So, hell yeah, you do. Definitely pulls the heartstrings. It does. That was a great experience. I liked that a lot. Yeah. So, we will probably actually be back tonight. Originally, I wasn't going to, but now I kinda, probably will. But yeah, so thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope they have a great day, a great night, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and I hope to see you next time. So, until then, bye everybody!